One of our buddies, Ryan, bought a card yesterday, a baseball card. I think it was a Caminero RPA. But his message to me was, this seems cheap. And what was interesting was that particular card had a comp that, in my opinion, seemed low as well. But the overall market has risen over time.
Yeah.
And he identified a great buy where he was able to get right around or close to sticker and maybe just a touch under it and already have margin baked in. Why? Because he knows baseball, because he follows that team, because it's an easy conversation to have. It takes so much pressure off to say, this is kind of where I'm a little bit of an expert or where I'm obsessed. Now, expertise is something that can change. So just because you're not an expert doesn't mean that you never buy it. For example, I am committed to diversifying my business by spending more time researching the vintage market right now. And what that means is I force myself to try to buy more vintage.
Yeah.
When you want to talk about an area where you feel intimidated, you got a guy that's not in his 60s, right?
Well, and it's so different.
It's different
from ultra modern. Like when I say a PSA 2 will oftentimes outsell a PSA 4.
Or can. I wouldn't say
can,
oftentimes.
but can.
Yeah.
Based on presentation. To us that live in the modern and ultra modern world, that doesn't make an ounce of sense.
Yeah.
But it happens in vintage a lot.
And the way that I'm getting more experience is I try to buy more vintage, knowing that some of these buys are not going to work out as well as I thought they were going to.
Correct.
Vintage is something where you could have a card that with ultra modern, there's comps at 175, 225, 190, 210, 2, right? That's really common.
Yeah.
We can see that type of a spread. Vintage on a card that's $200 will look like 110, 320,
71,
279.
Yeah.
And it is the same card. And it's in the last 6 months.
Yeah.
So the vintage market is one that I want to step into, but I know that I can get baked on that real quick if I'm not careful.
But the thing about getting baked sometimes is, and this is antithetical to a lot of people, you said it really well. Getting to be an expert in anything takes reps.